imagine what happens to an ummah when we abandon our direct connection with the Quran. Therefore, as a result of that, we abandon the study of the Arabic language. We just say, let's just recite some surahs. Let's have my kid have some Qari Sahib come home and he'll recite the whole Quran to my kid, and they're going to finish, making the sounds, and then we'll give them a cake and an Islamic party, finish the Quran party, right? Which looks like a birthday party, but it's basically I finished reading the Quran party. Like, main to Quran khatam kar liya. Acha nahi, aap khatam ho gaye, Quran khatam nahi hua. Like, I finished the Quran, they say. You finished the Quran? Anybody ever finished the Quran? You're going to get finished. Quran don't get finished. So we developed this mentality that the Arabic sounds are the Quran. No, the Arabic language is the Quran, not the Arabic sounds. Sounds are only a part of the language. But that message was supposed to be there. And imagine just for a moment, just use your imagination for a second. We have, schools around the world, masjids around the world, where kids are memorizing the Quran. Yes? By the thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions memorizing the entire Quran. Can you imagine every man, woman, child, every young boy, every young girl that's a teenager or preteen, and they're memorizing the Quran and they understand every word that they recite every single day? Can you imagine the effect on their hearts, the effect on their character, as they're just reviewing the Quran as they're driving to school, because they're they're not just reviewing it because they have to lead Taraweeh, so they better get the sounds right. They're reviewing it, and as they're reviewing it, it's Allah actually talking to them. Allah actually, what kind of overall effect would it have on the ummah? These would not be memorizers of the Quran then, these would be carriers of the Quran. There's a difference between memorizing it and carrying it. And he says, we gave this as an Arabic Quran so that all of you can understand. So I hope you appreciate the value and the kind of renaissance, the kind of restoration that can come to the ummah when we re-emphasize the learning of the language of the Quran, so we as a people have direct access to our scripture. So that we have direct access. Like my wish for the ummah, my own children, and the kids I see around me, people around the world, my wish for them is people like me should become irrelevant because they have access. They have direct, they don't have to wonder what this word means. Ustad, I wonder what, they can do that research themselves. They can ask each other. They can have halaqat among themselves and contemplate the word of Allah among themselves. What an amazing thing that would be. So he says, we sent it down as an Arabic Quran so all of you can think and understand. Last comment, think and understand. I promise. 3 minutes, I'm done. 3 minutes. I'm going to time myself. Okay, I've got a timer. I turned it on. It won't turn on, but I'll time it. Okay. When I said think and understand, number one, everybody thinks. And you can have all kinds of thoughts. Your thoughts can go in any direction. But the right kind of thoughts lead towards understanding, yes? Because the wrong kind of thoughts lead towards misunderstanding. The word ta'qilun actually combines thought and understanding. The word ta'qilun actually also means control over one's emotions. We gave you an Arabic Quran because the Arabic of this Quran is going to empower you. It's going to be so moving that it will direct your thoughts in the right direction so you come to the proper understanding, and it will give you the ability to stand against your own urges, your own anger, your own fear, your own anxiety, your own lust, your own whatever, your own selfishness. Any emotion that we have inside, it can put brakes on it. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. So we gave you an Arabic Quran that is for the mind and the heart. And that's inside the word ta'qilun. And a place in the Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah says, their hearts became hard, your hearts became hard. And then He said, أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ ثُمَّ قَسَتْ قُلُوبُكُمْ. Don't you use your aql, your hearts became hard. Because aql directly affects the heart too. Because it is the opposite of jahl. Jahl means inability to control one's emotions. We have to become thinkers. The Quran is not emphasizing knowledge. This is within my 3 minutes now. The Quran is not emphasizing knowledge. The Quran is emphasizing thinking and understanding. Someone can have this little knowledge, but they think properly and they understand properly. And somebody can have this much knowledge and they never use it to think properly. Yusuf alayhi salam had very little knowledge because he only was a student of Yaqub alayhi salam, learning from him at a very young age. So as a kid, he got an Islamic education. And then he got kidnapped, and then he's in jail, and he doesn't know much. He doesn't know much. All what he knows, alayhi salam, is what his father taught him as a child. That's it. And even in his adult years in jail, his thinking is clear. His understanding is clear. His control over emotions is mighty because he understands revelation in that way. That's what Allah has given us in the Arabic Quran. إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا لَعَلَّكُمْ